They thought they finished you and that they could leave you behind, broken into a million pieces. Well, rejection is a wound in the soul that demands attention. They told us that it's a sign of weakness, a reflection of our inadequacy. But let me tell you, those who reject you know nothing of the truth that lies beneath the surface of their judgments. They are too damn blind to see the fire that rejection stirs within you. They mistake the sting of your pain for weakness, but in reality, it is the spark of your metamorphosis. For every time they turn you away, every door they slam in your face, they inadvertently seal their own fate. You were never ever meant to be the one to shrink back, to wither in the face of rejection, to cower in silence. No, you were meant to be the one who rises from the ashes of their dismissals. Each time they cast you aside, they only dig the hole they will later fall into. They forget one thing, the truth of the universe. When they push you down, they create the very force that will lift you higher than they could ever imagine. And this is where it gets real, guys. Look, people who reject you out of nowhere think they are ahead in the game. But little do they know that to the kind-hearted soul, it is merely the beginning of a journey that no one else could ever understand. You see, while others may shrink back, crippled by the sting of dismissal, the truly compassionate know better. They take that rejection and turn it into something pure, something powerful, a fire that fuels their ascent. And that, guys, that is your superpower. For the kind-hearted, rejection is not a personal slight. It is a chance to rise higher, to be more than what they were yesterday. It is the universe's way of telling them that they are too great for the small minds that seek to judge them. And in that knowledge, they do not cower, they soar. You don't believe it? Watch me. Kind people will smile at the faces that turn away. For those faces will one day see them standing where no one thought they could reach. The very rejection they face becomes the wind beneath their wings, lifting them to places where their kindness will shine brighter than the cruelty of those who sought to diminish them. We gonna deal with this with class, okay? Manipulators cannot break the spirit of someone who lives with compassion. For each no is simply a step toward a yes that is far greater than they could have ever imagined. And in the end, it is not the ones who rejected them who will have the last word. It is the quiet, powerful triumph of a heart that refused to be diminished by the world's cold indifference. And that's the damn truth. Kindness, when tested by rejection, is unstoppable. It grows, it transforms, it becomes vengeance in the most beautiful form. Success, grace, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing that their rejection was never a reflection of who you are, but of how limited they were to see the beauty of your spirit. Affirm this with me in the comments, guys. Rejection cannot shake the foundation of my soul, for my worth is not defined by the opinions of others. Remember that. The ones who reject you are not the ones who truly see you, for they are trapped in their own insecurities, blinded by their own fears. They are not worthy of the gift that is you. And so, with every rejection, you are freed. Freed from their expectations. Freed from their narrow definitions of success. Freed from the chains they tried to bind you with. They really thought they could try you. Look, people are kind, but here is where the true magic lies. Every rejection is a lesson in disguise, a secret gift that they will never understand. They think they are sending you into the dark, but in truth they are handing you the keys to your growth, right in the palm of your hand. You are not defeated by rejection. You are reborn by it. You are remade into something stronger, sharper, and more determined than ever before. They didn't see that one coming, did they? They believed that by saying no, they have closed the door. But what they fail to see is that doors are not meant to be static. They are meant to be broken open. And we're gonna bust that damn door down. And when you step forward into your next challenge, into your next pursuit, you will be unstoppable. Their rejection will become the echo of your triumph. Let them watch as you burn brighter, as you show the world just how wrong they were to think they could dismiss you. You were never their servant. You were never meant to bend to their will. Your worth was never tied to their approval. And the day will come when they realize this, when they see you standing at the pinnacle of success where you belong, while they remain stuck in the small, insignificant world of their own making. Let them think they have a head start. For now, let them remember the day they turn their back on you. Let them remember the day they missed the opportunity to walk beside you as you ascended. For in the end, the greatest revenge is not in proving them wrong, but in achieving your success despite their attempts to destroy your kind spirit. We're not playing games over here, and they will know. They never rejected you as a person. They rejected the greatness that was destined to consume them. So you better listen up. Every rejection is just another step toward the unstoppable force you are becoming. In their eyes, you may have been the one they left behind, but in the truth of your power, in the legacy you will leave, it is they who will be nothing more than a footnote, a shadow in the story of your rise. Rejection is not the end. It is the beginning of the glorious journey you are destined to take. And nothing, not a single damn soul, will ever be able to stop you, ever. Do you hear me? Honestly, speaking from personal experience, I know that rejection can be a super powerful motivator, transforming perceived failure into fuel for personal growth and a future defined by success and revenge, not in the petty sense, but in the ultimate sense of self-empowerment and achievement. So, give yourself time to get yourself back together, okay guys? There is victory waiting for you on the other side of the door of rejection. Trust me. You're sleeping on the fact that I know your spirit is rooted in kindness. Our spirit is extremely resilient and our heart shall remain open. And I know that you can trust that rejection is simply the universe's way of guiding us towards something greater. Eventually we will rise with grace, unbothered by the judgments of the world, knowing that our kindness is our true strength and it will always lead us to where we need to be. Don't you ever forget that. We don't become bitter. We become better. Another thing that I've learned in my journey that I have to share with you guys is that rejection is not always a sign of defeat. Sometimes it is a hidden blessing. The doors that are slammed in our face are often the ones that protect you from paths you were never ever meant to walk. People may forget that rejection can be a life-saving force, steering you away from harm, from the wrong opportunities, and from the wrong people. It's the universe's way of whispering, not this way, there's something better waiting for you. Embrace it, for sometimes the greatest gift is the one that never arrives at all. Let that sink in. Guys, you have to use this pain, harness it, and let it propel you forward, for it is in the forge of hardship that your strength is truly born. So, guys, please protect your beautiful heart, and stay safe out there. One day, you will look back on this moment, the sting of rejection, and thank yourself for how you handled it. For in that pain, you found your strength. In that moment of doubt, you discovered your resilience. You will realize that how you rose from rejection was the very thing that shaped the greatness you now possess. The journey wasn't easy, but it was yours. And when you stand tall in the life you built, you'll know that this is the moment you truly began to thrive. Remember, it's okay to be painted as a villain, as long as we know in our spirit that we are a true hero in our own story. Now go back into the world with your chest up and your head held high, okay?